Well, hello everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new here, my name is Erica, and I make videos with some painting in them. At least this month it's a lot of painting. There's a lot of painting in them. And in particular, a lot of watercolor painting, using both the regular and the metallic kind. And just saying, if you've never tried using metallic watercolor, I highly recommend giving it a shot at least once. I'm sure it's not for everyone, but I can tell you I am borderline obsessed with it. Or maybe fully obsessed, I'm not exactly sure. But what I am sure of is how much I missed metallic watercolor while I was doing Inktober. Of course, limiting myself medium-wise, though, really did keep the work time way down. That, and I also didn't draw a lot of people. I will say that I am starting to feel way more comfortable using this medium, although I'm still trying to figure it out. I can say I am a lot more pleased with my end results in these pieces than I was in those first 3 days. Thank goodness most people can't see what I see in my head, because then they'd be just as disappointed as I am. And it took me a long time to figure that out, which honestly takes a lot of pressure off. Takes a lot of pressure off of me when I do decide to share art with people. It's different when you're viewing art without anything to compare it to. So, I mean, unless you're trying to recreate something that you're actually using a reference for, that's a whole other animal then, I guess. But my point in that ramble is that even if you don't like the end result of a piece that you create, your opinion doesn't really matter. Share that art, because I guarantee someone's gonna love it. It's easy to love something when you don't have any expectations for it. So there's my little pep talk. Anyway, did I mention that right now we are smack dab in the middle of MerMay? Because we are. And today is day number 10, and the prompt for today, well, my prompt, not the official prompt. And I'd like to shout out Tremor's Art and Harriet at My Fan Mania's studio. They are both artists here on YouTube, and they are also participating in my prompt list. And they're posting videos too, so if you would like to see their beautiful artwork, I will leave a link to their channels in the description of this video. Also, Anya at Anya's Dream on Instagram is also doing a few of the prompts. So if you'd like to go see what she's doing, there will also be a link to her channel. So if you have time, check them out. You never know when you might stumble across your new favorite artist. So today's prompt on my list is elegant. And I actually chose elegant because last year one of the prompts was extravagant, and that piece was one of my favorites of the few that I did actually do last year. And when I think of elegant, I kind of think of extravagant, just toned down a couple of notches. And I didn't want to do the exact same prompt, but I was kind of feeling nostalgic, so I picked something that I thought was close. So for this one, and I feel like I say so a lot, that should be like a drinking game, a drinking game whenever you watch the video, every time I do say so, every time I say so, you do a shot. Yeah, okay, it's late, and sorry if I'm rambling, but anyway. So, for this one, I really wanted to go with kind of a goldfish look, like the fancy little goldfish that are kind of chubby looking and kind of have a little bit bigger fins. I'm not exactly sure if they're what they're called, if a certain kind of goldfish, but that's what I went with. And I used that moon gold from Coliro, and it is my favorite of all the golds in their set of golds. So I just really wanted to, give her a nice, soft, golden glow. And of course, I added a few little matching fish to go with her. For some reason, when I put fish in with a mermaid, I really prefer her to match the fish. I mean, I try not to do that all the time, but the majority of the time, that's how it turns out. And I know a lot of people use gouache sometimes with watercolor. I don't know if watercolor, yeah, well, I mean, I guess it does come with white. The watercolors I got from Core did not come with a white in the set. And I'm not sure, I want to say I did watch a video somewhere and they said that you're not really technically supposed to use white for watercolors. It's something about like you're supposed to, I don't know, make the color thinner or uh, mix it. So anyway, did I say it was late? And yeah, I'm just gonna try to get this done. So anyway, I think what my point in all of that was that between trying to figure out exactly how to mix my watercolors so that I get the tones I like and waiting for the watercolors to dry, it is definitely taking me a lot longer to do these pieces than I had originally intended them to be. So, yeah, I feel like my videos are getting later and later at night or earlier and earlier in the morning. I'm not sure which. But earlier and earlier in the morning on the wrong day. So, yeah. But I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I'm still, as long as I get my piece done in the day, I'm good. And as long as I hopefully get my video done within either that night or early the next morning, I feel like I'm doing pretty good with that too. And I've also found that even though I really like the way the watercolor bleeds together and stuff like that, when it's very saturated, I have found that I really like layering my colors on top of each other to get the different colors and trying to bleed them together when I really don't know what I'm doing. So this has been working a lot better for me until I can maybe learn to practice more the other way with making the colors bleed together and do what I want them to do. But right now, yeah, I can't really, I don't feel like I can try to fit that into the time on these videos. So that'll be something I get to try out once Mermaid is all over with. And I did notice after I had pretty much gotten most of the line work done that there had been a little bit of a bump in the paper from when I taped it down. I guess it wasn't quite flat enough. So her face is just a little bit crooked. And I was kind of worried about it, but then I decided it didn't really matter because I think that's something I can fix later on for the coloring book. I'll just, use that lovely digital thing and kind of move things around. So, yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. I would have liked to have maybe caught that a little sooner, but I didn't, and it's not, that terrible. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with the way this piece turned out. Loved the colors, love the little fish, and of course, love the moon gold. So that's about all I think I have to say in my ramblings for tonight or this morning. If you guys are participating in MerMay, let me know down in the comments below. I love to see what everybody is doing for MerMay. Mermaids are pretty much one of my favorite things. So yeah, if you're participating and you're posting online somewhere, I would love to see it. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate that. And I want to give a big thanks to all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate all the support. So I will talk to everybody in tomorrow's video, or possibly today's I'm not sure yet. All right. Love you guys. Bye.